An afternoon was that for you and your teammates out there with 10 men for most of the game?
It's difficult. Obviously, disappointing that we didn't get the result that we wanted to. But I think all in all, we're probably proud of the performance we gave. I thought we created a lot of chances, even down to 10 men. I think there's a lot of positives we can take from it. And whether we won that game or not, what we have to do for the rest of the season is pretty clear anyway. So we'll just focus on that.
What were your thoughts on the officiated decision?
I think the first one, you can debate if that's a red card or not as much as you like, but for me, I think the ref seen it live. If you got a clear view of it the first time round, and he gives a yellow card. So then for him to change it when he goes to the monitor, I'm not sure if that's right. As we all know, when stuff are put into images and slowed down, they always look worse. So I'd like the referee to kind of stick with his original decision, especially when he has a clear view of it first time round.
In terms of the handball for the Hearts penalty, if you as a defender, is it difficult these days with the handball rules? That if your arm is outstretched, even if you don't mean, the referee quite often points to the spot. How hard is that?
Second one, I don't think a single player on the pitch knew who handballed it. Most people on the pitch thought Ali Johnson handballed it, and obviously it wasn't. It was Tomo. But again, I haven't really seen it back. But you're right. When you're jumping for the ball, your arms kind of naturally come up, and on top of that, there's a lot of pushing and shoving that goes on, which can kind of, move your own body, which can make it sometimes seem like it's moved towards the direction of the ball when you haven't meant to do it. So again, I haven't seen it back, so I can't comment too much on that one.
The manager was frustrated about the fact that the referee saw incidents live, and then they're being re-refereed by someone away from the stadium. How frustrating is that for players? Because you know the speed of the game, you know what's happening, the ref's the same.
That's what I was saying earlier. That's what I was saying before. I think if a referee's seen it first time round clearly, I don't understand why there's a need for him to go to the monitor at all. If he hasn't seen it, or maybe he's seen it through bodies, or he hasn't got a good angle of it, then that's fair enough. But I think in that scenario, he had a great view of it the first time round, and he gave a yellow card. So I just don't understand. Not just in that case, in any case. I think if the referee's seen it clearly, there's no need for him to have a second look. Which is my opinion.
Does it worry that instances like these ultimately could, cost the title, could decide the title?
Yeah, they could do, but it's a similar kind of. You're right, they could do, but we can't kind of let our focus go into that. We're kind of just focused on our own performance, and like I said, even when we went down to 10 men, we created a good few chances today. Obviously, probably would have liked to stop them from scoring a second, but I think that's all we can kind of focus on. As long as that keeps improving and gets better, I think we'll be all right.
Does it feel like a missed opportunity today? Kind of to go back to the table?
Yeah, again, result-wise, yeah, but
not performance-wise.
Yeah, I wouldn't say performance-wise. I think it's always difficult when you go down to 10. The game kind of you're naturally going to lose a bit of control of the game. But I thought for large parts we were probably the team that created the better chances. And yeah, I think we just got to have faith that if we keep doing that and keep creating chances, that we'll pick up the results we want.
Rangers losing yesterday and yourselves losing today wasn't expected. Does that show you there's going to be a lot more twists and turns in this title race, and there's a lot of football still to be played?
100%. Yeah, 100%. We've also got to play each other twice as well, so nothing's done yet. And for us, like I was saying, it's just about kind of focusing on ourselves and what we can control, and just trying to be kind of the best version of ourselves as we can.
Aside from the VAR controversy, obviously Adam missed a penalty. Is it easy for his teammates to forgive him for that?
Yeah, he come in. Was it his first game Hibs away? First or second game, and he scored 2 big penalties for us. So, and I think he scored a lot of goals. So one late on at Motherwell, and the one the other night against Dundee. So the team's got full faith in him, and as we do in all our players. And he's one penalty missing can happen to anyone.
One of the leaders in that dressing room, obviously Callum's going to be missing for a spell. How important is it for you and the senior boys to step? Everyone to step up, but you as one of the senior boys, do you feel a responsibility?
Maybe a little bit. I think it's. I don't really like to view myself maybe as as a leader. I don't necessarily use the word. I think kind of as a group we manage things and we control things. Obviously I have my opinion on things, and I think I'm pretty good at kind of bringing perspective to positive and negative situations. That's kind of how I kind of see my role within the team. Other players have different characters, and I think it's a good blend of characters that we have.
Callum's going to be out for a few weeks. How do you feel you coped without him in the middle of the park today? You're quite pleased with how the that area of the pitch functioned?
Yeah, I think so, especially with 11 men. I thought we started the game pretty well. And, you know, obviously Paulo's played quite a bit, kind of December time of the season as well, so, you know, he's ready to go, and Tomo's been playing really well the last few games that he's been in. Obviously, might have been one of our best players all season, so, yeah, I think we got the players to cope.
How was Yang in the dressing room? He looked quite distraught when he was coming off.
Yeah, naturally, obviously, you are. When you get sent off and, you know, it affects the game like that, you're always going to be down a little bit, but, you know, most of the boys kind of got around him straight away, and I think he's feeling it right now.
Sorry, can I just ask you how Adam is settling in off the park as well as on?
Yeah, no, really good. He's a great guy. It's quite funny, you know, he makes some of the boys laugh and that, and yeah, he's a good character.
Does he feel like a Celtic player already?
Yeah, I mean, he is. You know,
Yeah,
he's here, even I know it's on loan, but similar to my situation when I joined on loan, you know, I think whether the players on loan or signed permanent, you know, they're part of the team, part of the club, and, you know, everyone kind of makes them feel welcome.